Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face first impressions wear test. I feel like it's been a long time since I have done a full face first impressions and a wear test. Typically I'll either do like get readies with me's or just like a first impressions, but this is going to be a wear test too, and I'm really excited to be working with Coastal Scents for this video. I have not been compensated, but they did send me this, and technically I guess it is like a sponsored video. But what I'm going to be sharing from them today is the new Revealed Rouge palette that they released. It is 20 shimmer and matte shadows, so you get 10 mattes and 10 shimmers in here, and it's obviously like a really warm kind of vibe. And they did say that this is a newer type of formula. Now, I've never tried any of the Revealed palettes in the past, but I did try their individual eyeshadow pans, which I think are like $1.99, and sometimes they sell them for 99 cents. And so I have tried that formula in the past, and I really liked it. So I'm excited to play with this later. But we are going to go ahead and start off with the face, and I have a ton of new drugstore stuff to share with you guys again. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you guys in a little closer because a lot of you have requested that when I do these videos, and then we'll get started. Alright, so now we're nice and close. So again, we're going to start off with this mattifying primer stick from Neutrogena. So it is just like a clear kind of primer here. Let's see. Now, if you watched my new Wet n Wild video, you know that I've been really liking that mattifying primer stick. It was also in my January favorites. I feel like this is like slightly mattifying the forehead, like you can kind of see some of it. It feels really like thin and kind of slippery. Really gonna hit this nose area. Okay, so it definitely feels a little bit more like thin and slippery than the Wet n Wild one, but it didn't feel bad going on. It was still like kind of nice and creamy, a little waxy, but not too bad. And then for foundation, I have this new one from Hard Candy. Now this isn't like super new. I think it came out a few months ago, but it's the Glamouflage Full Cover Foundation. I almost said concealer. 16-hour wear, oil free. The reason I waited so long to pick this up is because a lot of the stores near me didn't have the full shade range. The Walmart stores, I should say that Hard Candy is exclusively sold at Walmart. So I bought all of these products at Walmart. So some of them I think are exclusive to Walmart, and then some of them you can find in other places. But anyways, so I couldn't ever find the full shade range, and I finally did, and I felt like the shade Linen was probably the closest I was going to get. So I thought, well, let's go ahead and try this now. So I think it has one of those like doe foot applicators. Yeah, but it's almost like a rounded kind of doe foot. If you use the Revlon Candid Concealer, it like reminds me of that doe foot, where it's like round and like a little flexible, you know? Okay, so I guess this shade is probably going to be alright. And I also grabbed the Flower Beauty sponge because I can't find this at Ulta, but I can find it at Walmart. And I know a lot of people have raved about it, and so I needed a new sponge, and I thought, well, perfect, I'll go ahead and just try the Flower Beauty one. And this is my second time using this, and I've been really loving it. It's super bouncy and soft, and it gets to be like a really big size, which I can appreciate because it's just kind of fast to blend things in. Alright, so that coverage wasn't amazing, but let's go ahead and do the rest of the face, and we're going to try to build this up. Okay, so this is with one pass, and I gotta say, this is not full coverage. And I feel like, yeah, it has like a funky smell. It kind of smells like paint. So I don't know if I should be putting this on my face, but I don't know. I don't know. And you only get 0.67 fluid ounces in here. So I feel like for a foundation, you typically get 1 fluid ounce. So yeah, I think this was only like $6 or $8, but still, you're not even getting a full ounce. And there are other drugstore foundations where you do. So that are the, you know, close to the same price. So I'm going to try to like build this up just in the areas that I need some extra coverage. So right here where all my little breakout friends are making their way home. Okay, so very first impressions of this foundation is that it looks like foundation on my skin. Like, you can definitely see the makeup. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe once it like meshes into the skin a little bit and like dries down, it won't look as cakey. And it doesn't look like super cakey right now, but it definitely looks like I have something on my face. So just throwing that out there. Now for concealer, I grabbed the new Rimmel Stay Matte Soft Matte Concealer. Now, let me just say this. As soon as I put up that video of the new drugstore concealers, I watched an Emily Noel video where she was using this, and I was like, really? Like, I just posted the new drugstore concealer, like, showdown, comparing and contrasting, and then Rimmel releases this one right at that time. And I was so annoyed that I didn't have this for that video, but what are you gonna do? They have a lot of shades of this at Walmart, and I also saw it at a store near me called Meyer, and they didn't have as many shades as the Walmart did, but they had some. So I don't know how many stores it's going to be in, if it's going to be in like CVS and Walgreens and stuff, but you can find this whole line at Walmart. So I grabbed the shade Porcelain. Ooh, sister is FaceTiming me. Pause, please. All right, so now that I'm off at FaceTime, I do feel like this is drying down a little bit, the foundation, but I just still feel like you can like see it on my skin. So I don't know. But anyways, we're going to go in with the shade Porcelain of the Rimmel Stay Matte Concealer. And I don't want to use a corrector because I don't really feel like I need it today. And also, like, I want to just see what this can do. And I don't know how I feel about the whole, like, stay matte thing, like, under the eyes. I just don't want it to be, like, too drying. You know what I mean? What I really like to do is I like to bring it all the way down. That way it like kind of brightens but also conceals redness around the nose area. Okay, so we're just going to start off with that much because I don't want to be like too crazy sculpted. The only thing I don't really like about this sponge is like it has a little bit of a slant, but it doesn't come to like a good point. So it's kind of hard to like get up in the corner of the eye, you know? I don't feel like I'm loving the coverage. God, I just feel like I look very like dry right now and like I have makeup on. But let's just add fuel to the fire here and just add some more to see if we can get any kind of coverage with this. So to set the under eyes, I grabbed the new Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Loose Powder, and I grabbed the shade Translucent Light. I have seen this on Ulta's website as well. And, ooh, it comes with, like, this little puff guy. That's kind of fun. It looks like a little mushroom. That's cute. And then, but it's like a low sifter, which I guess is nice. It won't be, like, too messy, but it's kind of hard to get the sticker off the sifter. So how are you, I don't know how you're supposed to do it. I guess shake it like this. But then you just get like random little dots. I'm going to put some in the lid here. Okay, I don't like that thing. It's not soft at all. It feels too hard. I don't really like it. Pretty good tone. It's like, I like it because it says it's translucent, but it's not like white, and it's also not too dark. It's pretty much like a good just beigey kind of color. I don't want to set this too much though because I don't want to look too dry, but I feel like I do. But that's okay because we have a setting spray that we're going to use to hopefully add some like life back into the skin. But to set the whole face, I grabbed another Physicians Formula powder, and this I am so excited about. It is the Healthy powder, and if you guys know, I love the Healthy foundation, and I had a dream the other night that they came out with a Healthy concealer. I think when you start dreaming about makeup, that's where you might need to be like concerned, right? I did just grab the shade LN3 because that is what I wear in the foundation, so I thought perfect, I'll just grab the same shade. Oh, this feels good, and that's got some coverage to it. I'm excited. All right. Ooh, there's a hair. Hold on. Okay. I really love the Healthy Foundation just because it's like so natural looking, and I'm excited to kind of pair this with that foundation to see how it goes. Not trying to add like too much. I'm really not like digging it in. I'm just kind of like tapping it. There is a lot of kick up though, so it's a pretty like powdery powder. Like it's really, really soft, but it does make me look like really flawless, which I'm into. So I really like that. That's a good little powder. Oh, and I like it. It says when it expires, which is nice. And it does have an SPF of 16. So, and so does the Mineral Wear Loose Powder. Okay, now I did not actually grab a bronzer. So let me just hop off camera real quick, and I'm just going to grab, what bronzer do I even have in here? This Catrice Sun Lover bronzer. And then I'll do this in my brows, and then we'll come back for the rest. So now that the brows and the bronzer are done, we are going to go in with eyeshadow. And so I grabbed the CoverGirl Lid Lockup Primer and just primed my eyes. So now we are going to go in with the Revealed Rouge from Coastal Scents. This is $19.95 on their website, so you can't really find it in drugstores, but it is a drugstore price. And it does launch today, so you guys can click the link down below and actually buy this palette today. Now, their revealed palettes, I feel like, are kind of like Naked by Urban Decay, like dupes, if you will. So this is kind of like Naked Heat and Naked Cherry, I feel like, because you get like some oranges, but then you also get these really beautiful like berry shades. And like I said in the beginning, it's 10 mattes, 10 shimmers, and it says it's an all-new formula. So I'm really excited to try this palette with you guys today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this matte cream shade up here, which is called Peach Party. And I'm going to start that on the brow bone. Well, that's pigmented, but not like too much, you know, like it's a nice, just kind of brightening shade. And with that CoverGirl primer, I do like to kind of bring this shade a little bit in the crease to kind of set the primer, if you will, just because that primer can get a little sticky, which makes lid colors grab on beautifully, but it can kind of hurt the blendability of the crease shades. So I like to kind of set that. Okay, so I think I kind of want to do like a pinky kind of berry look today. So I'm going to go in with the shade Perfection as my transition shade, just to sort of add some of that like pinkiness right into the crease. I'm going to go back in with a little bit more just to kind of add a little bit more, but also kind of pull it up a little. I like to really take the transition shade up so it kind of can pull the eye up a little bit. This shade is like really soft and it blends really nicely, and it also builds good. It's not like, so like there it is in the pan, and then in the crease that's what it looks like kind of blended out. So I feel like it looks really true to color in the pan, but it still blends very nicely. Now I really want to go in with this raspberry shade right here, this like matte color. I am like dying for that shade. That was like the first shade that grabbed me. I opened this palette and I was like, I am going to use raspberry. It looks stunning. So I'm going to, I think, take it on my e.l.f. Like little blending brush. It's kind of that one that's pinched in. And I'm just going to make sure it has no product on it. I like to use this brush on the side, like I kind of put it like this, so it can get product on the side, and then I can kind of use the other side and the top to blend, and I can use one of the sides to sort of lay down product. What I really like about these mattes is that you can build them up slowly. It's not like, whoa, color, like right when you put it on. Like you can really build them up, which I feel like especially for somebody who's kind of starting out with makeup, it's just a really good formula because you don't have to be too careful and you don't have to be like scared to work with those shadows, you know what I mean? And also, just for somebody who is experienced with makeup, it's nice because if I want to do like a lighter wash of pink, I can. But if I really want to build this color up and make it more punchy, I can. So I kind of like that ability to really manipulate these mattes. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with that first shade that we used, Perfection, and just sort of blend out that. I took it a little, maybe too high? I don't know. All right. So now I want to go in with a shimmer on the lid, and I don't know which route I kind of want to take this look. If I want to go like lighter or more smoky, I kind of, want to take, kind of want to do this one, this shade Devilish over here. It's like almost raspberry, but it's the shimmery version. So like raspberry's right here and it's matte, and then Devilish is right here and it's shimmery. So I don't know, is that kind of like too much, like one shade? What does Sacred look like? Sacred's a little bit like more warm and orangey. And then you get Red Delight, which is like a lighter kind of peachy shimmer. It's kind of pretty. And then, I don't know, I don't really want to do like a standard gold, or like, I want to do one of these like fun kind of colors. And then there's this one in Desire, which is like the lower bottom one. I don't know what to do. I kind of maybe want to take Red Delight. It's like a pinky orange duochrome all over the lid. And then, but this one is so pretty. Devilish is so pretty too. But I feel like this might be like a little bit lighter. And that way, if I do go like deeper with the lips or something, or I could kind of deepen it up if I want to. So let's do that. We're going to go in with Red Delight, which is right here. It's like a pinky orange duochrome kind of shade. And we're just going to, I like to apply shimmers with my fingers. I just feel like all shimmers apply better with my fingers. I hardly ever use a brush to apply shimmers. Again, the shimmers are really soft and blendable, but like they still have some sort of stick to them to where it's not like going to be Fallout City, but it's also not too hard to like put on the eye at all. But you can really build up the color too, which I like. Now, to kind of deepen up the outer corner a little bit, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Crave. It's like a deeper version of Raspberry, but like with a little less purple in there, maybe a little bit more red. And I'm just going to take this Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush. It's like a really small little crease brush. And put that on the outer corner. So on the lower lash line, I'm going to take the shade Crave first and just put that up against the lower lash line. Now sometimes with like pinks and stuff, you need to be a little careful because you could look like you got like really red eyes. So just beware that you could look like a little sick if you're not careful. Okay, now I'm going to take a little smudger brush, and I'm going to take the shade Raspberry first, blend that out. And then to highlight the inner corner, I'm going to go in with the shade Shiny. It's like the shimmery highlight shade in the palette. Okay, so eyeliner is on, mascara is on. I feel like it has been a hot minute since I've gotten glam with like a wing eyeliner, and so I was just like feeling it today. So I went ahead and did that. I used the Makeup Revolution Renaissance Flick, and then in the waterline I put the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Gel Pencil Liner in this shade Bold Brown. It is just a matte brown eyeliner pencil. And then mascara, I did the highly rated from Milani on my upper lashes and my CoverGirl Clump Crusher Water Resistant on the lower lashes. I will link all those products down below for you guys as well. But now we are going to move on to blush, highlight, and lips and setting spray, which I have all new stuff. So I got a couple new blushes from Walmart. So I grabbed these from Rimmel. These are their Maxi blushes. They are big old pans of blushes, and I love it. So I got the shades Wild Card, which actually on camera is looking a little bit more red or like orange, when in person it looks very like pink. And then I got Third Base, which is just a light peach shade. And then I also grabbed the new Cheeky Wink from Neutrogena. It's their Flushed Blush, and it's in the shade Boysenberry. And I saw Emily Noel use this and it looked really beautiful because it doesn't look this deep in the pan. Oh, this formula is weird. It's like a powder but a cream. Like, it feels like both. I don't really know how to describe that. But that's what it looks like. So you see it's like bam, and then that's how it looks. So in a way, I'm like, for me, I love it, but I feel bad because I'm like, if you're a deep skin, I don't know what I'm talking about. If you are a deep skin tone and you go in thinking that it's going to be this shade and it's not, like, that's a bummer. So I don't really know how I feel about it, to be honest with you, but I like it for my skin tone. But I just think it's kind of a bummer if you are going to be a deep skin tone and then you go in trying to buy that and it's not what you expected. So let's swatch these from Rimmel. This is Wild Card. These are both matte. Okay, so that's what Wild Card looks like. And then Third Base is like a light, oh, that is Real Light. It's right there. It is a Real Light Peach. Oh, and I lied. This one isn't matte. This has some shimmer in it. But it's quite light. I think I'm going to go in with Wild Card today because I just feel like with the eyes it like really matches. Again, more so in person. On camera, I don't know why it like looks orangey red because it's so not that shade. So I'm just going to grab some on the brush. Now these aren't like super powdery blushes. Like I'm not getting a lot of kick up or anything, which is good. It's pigmented though. Like hello. Alrighty, we're going to have to blend that out. Yikes. Alright, I feel like that's a little bit better. I was like, that was scary. Okay, now for highlight, I grabbed one of the new ones from Neutrogena, and this is their liquid highlighter in the shade Moonlight Galaxy. This was the lightest one, and it's kind of like a pinky toned, if you will. Let me wipe off this blush on the back of my hand. So that's what it looks like. It's a really like icy, almost kind of like a light lavenderish type of color. So I'm just going to take some on my fingers here. And just sort of blend it out a little bit. Okay, so that's what we're working with. I mean, I don't feel like it's like super glowy, but I mean it's there. The glow is there. It's just, I don't know, it was kind of just not my favorite. I like the it's not like as liquidy as like the Milani, the new ones, like the strobe lights. Those are like a little creamier. I felt like this was a little dry. Okay, now for lips, I grabbed two new things. So I finally found the Murmur Butter lipsticks from Physicians Formula in store, and I grabbed the shade Pinkini. So, whoa, hi. That is way more pigmented than I thought. I thought this was going to be kind of sheer, so I was like, whoopsies. Yeah, that's not sheer. It's like a hello. That is full-on pigment. And then I also found these Mattaholic Velvet Mousse lip colors. Didn't they already have these? The Velvet and Mousse things? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. But this is the matte lip color kit. So it comes with a lip liner and a liquid lipstick. So I thought, well, I'll grab one of these. And this is the shade Spider Orchid. It's kind of weird. So this is what the liquid lipstick looks like. I like the packaging. And then this is what the lip liner looks like. So let's test this lip liner out. Yeah, it's a little dry, a little scratchy. Kind of expecting it to be. And then let's look at the matte liquid lipstick. That's a pretty color. It smells like, oh God, what does that smell? Kind of like sweet, not necessarily vanilla, but just like a really sweet, kind of cupcakey kind of scent. I don't know which one I want to go with today. I kind of feel like I want to do the Physicians Formula just because it's like, I don't know, I've been really wanting to try these and I feel like it goes better with the look. So I was so close to being done and my memory card was full. So I had to empty that. So I'm sorry if things like shifted a little bit. I really like this lip color. I kind of wish it was like maybe a hair more pink, like for Pinkini. I don't know if it goes with the eyes totally, but that's okay. So to set the entire face, I found this new Physicians Formula Refresh Mist. It says Cucumber and Bamboo Facial Spray. It says it's for all skin types, cooling, hydrating, and protective SPF 20 facial spray for an instant pick-me-up. Skin nourishing blend of ingredients include peppermint, cucumber, aloe vera, bamboo shoot, all right, and glacial mineral water to refresh, hydrate, and cool the skin. Alrighty, well, let's go for it. I don't know if I should shake it up. Oh yeah, shake well before each use. I feel like with most setting sprays, you have to shake them. Ooh. Yeah, that smells real nice. Don't love the mister. I feel like it spurts out like two sides. Like there's like, is there two little holes? No, but I feel like it comes out like strong and then it goes into a mist. It's not necessarily like just a mist right off from the start. Oh, can you guys see that in my hair? Why is there white stuff everywhere on my face? Like, I don't know if you guys can see this. Maybe that's, I didn't shake it well enough? Okay. I had like a bunch of white stuff right there, like white dots on my skin. And it went into my hair. I guess I didn't shake it well enough. So beware, shake it before you shake it real good. Alright you guys, so I am ready to take on the day. I actually have a snow day today, so it's a Friday, but I didn't have to go into work because I now work for a school and there was no school today. So I don't know if I'm really going to be like going out or anything because it's cold and snowy. So I'm just going to like do some editing, hang out around the house, but I will check in with you guys throughout the day to let you know how these products are wearing. So it's about 11:48 now, so I will see you guys in a couple hours. Alright you guys, so it is time for the first check-in. I actually just woke up from a nap, so we will really see how this makeup has been wearing. It is now 4 o'clock, so it's been on for about 4 hours. The lip color wore off with me eating lunch, of course, because it was just like a creamy lipstick, so I didn't expect it to stay on through that, to be honest with you. I don't mind reapplying though, so that's not a huge deal to me. I don't think I will for right now. We can get a little close. Can you guys see that? The nose area, the chin, the foundation's wearing off a little bit. Again, I was sleeping, you know, it's not like I'm not just doing anything today. I feel like the blush is kind of worn off. I don't really see it anymore, which is kind of disappointing. The eyes are still going strong though. I love the eyeshadow, the way it still looks, the mascara. Let me see if I'm getting any like, yeah, I mean, I'm getting like a little smudgies right here just because it's not a waterproof mascara and I did just sleep. So that's kind of going to happen. I feel like I feel the makeup on my skin though. Like just doing that, like I felt the concealer. Like it feels like thick underneath my eyes and the foundation a little bit. But like more so the concealer. It definitely like feels thicker under my eyes. So I'm not like super into it. The concealer anyway. Sorry, I'm like still a little like, but yeah, the concealer is not amazing. Let me try to touch up with the Physicians Formula Healthy Powder. Oh, it comes with like a little puff and a mirror. That's cute. Well, let's see what this puff does. I mean, I feel like it helped a little bit. I don't feel like it's amazing. Just because like it did cover a little bit, but you can still, you know, there's no foundation there anymore. So, I feel like it's like the concealer is like collecting a lot right here too. Like you can't really see it on camera, but it's like you can see it. And I know I put concealer there. So, that is just for the first check-in. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright you guys, so it is now about 10:10 and I'm just going to do the final check-in. Last time I checked in it was about 4 hours ago. I ended up going out with my my fiance. We just went to run some errands and things like that, so wasn't anything too crazy. I do feel like, again, I can just still feel the makeup on my skin more so than normal. So I'm not like really into this foundation or the concealer. The powders I really liked. The blush didn't really hold up very well, but it was okay. I'm really into this Revealed palette from Coastal Scents. I think it's really good, you guys, and I really just like how the shades were buildable and soft and blendable and things like that. So again, that is available today for you guys to purchase, so I will have a link down below for you guys. But otherwise, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye!